desert breeze, secrets buried in the trees, Reno nights where shadows play, teenage dreams just slip away, masked faces in the twilight, occult rituals take flight. Reno nights where shadows play, teenage dreams just slip away. Masked faces in the twilight, occult rituals take flight. Elite gathering under stars, teens enticed by silver cars. In the shadows that convene, truths are hidden, rarely seen, covered up by local shields, CIA's on broken fields, FBI's in the game. Assets blend, it's all the same. Corruption breeds a neon glow, justice lost where rivers flow. Trucky winds that speak in code, Tahoe's depths where lies the snow. 300 clubs, elusive door, luring you forevermore. In the shadows that convene, truths are hidden, rarely seen, covered up by local shields, CIA's on broken fields. In the shadows that convene, truths are hidden, rarely seen, covered up by local shields, CIA's on broken fields. Whispers in the desert breeze, secrets buried in the trees, Reno nights where shadows play, teenage dreams just slip away. Masked faces in the twilight, occult rituals take flight. Elite gathering under stars, teens enticed by silver cars. In the shadows they convene, truths are hidden, rarely seen, covered up by local shields, CIA's on broken fields, FBI's in the game. Assets blend, it's all the same. Corruption breeds a neon glow, justice lost where rivers flow. Trucky winds that speak in code, Tahoe's depths where lies the snow. 300 clubs, elusive door, luring you forevermore. In the shadows they convene, truths are hidden, rarely seen, covered up by local shields, CIA's on broken field. In the shadows they convene, truths are hidden, rarely seen. In the shadows they convene, truths are hidden, rarely seen. 300 clubs, elusive door, luring you forevermore. 300 clubs, elusive door, luring you forevermore.
Breaking news out of Placer County. 16-year-old Kylie Rodney.
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 Kylie Rodney is
Kylie Rodney.
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 Kylie Kylie Rodney.
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 Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Maya.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie. Kylie.
Kylie Rodney.
What's up, everybody? Sorry, I told everybody I was going to go live last night, and then I fell asleep, so I didn't go live. But I promise I've been trying to work on something in the background. Look, I don't know about y'all, but when I listen to the dialogue of someone's story, like, I can picture it in my head, and I know y'all feel what I'm saying. It's just, I keep going back on the full interview of Nick Roadside Assistant guy. I've been looking into the roadside assistant programs because I'm not saying that he's fibbing. It's not what I'm saying. It's just the way the information that came out that had some truth to it, the way that it was covered up is just, that's the part that bothers me. And then the more I read the transcript, so pretty much what I did, sorry about all the million tabs, y'all know how I operate here. Liberty, it's so good to see you, Michael. Thank you for being here. So tonight we're just going to chill out, and all I'm trying to do is more or less take a transcript and make a cinematic movie from it, I guess. It's just, what he says is really important. And then, like, it's crazy how anybody that came forward and said, yeah, I saw her vehicle at Boca, those stories were silenced really quick. And it's just crazy that, like, his story, not only was it silenced really quick, they made sure that he didn't work at the place that he claimed that he worked at. The whole 9 yards on that aspect of it. But then I was thinking about when Detective Diver Stephanie Frickberg pulled down her diving suit and became, I don't, crime scene cleanup, crime scene, I don't know what she was doing. What I do see is a whole lot of people at a crime scene without fucking gloves on. And that also is another thing that just really fucking bothers me about people that have been on the force for 10, 15, damn near 20 years and don't know a thing or two about PPE. Like, that bothers me. But then I got to thinking, why would she grub up that steering wheel? And I can only come to, like, I mean, a few assessments of what's really going on there. And I can't, because of how many different professions she has within these fields, I can't write it off as idiocracy. I can't write it off as inaptness. I can't write it off as she's not trained, she don't know better. Because this damn lady has been working for the sheriff's office for 19 fucking years. 19 years, okay? And the other thing I think about is it to contaminate the scene, to kind of flub it up? Then I also think, could it possibly be because she's trying to wipe away prints or whatever? And then I go back to thinking about Nick and what he says the details in which he says what he's doing to this car. He's getting into it. The way that he talks about it, though, is just crazy, crazy, crazy weird. Okay? So let's just look on the aspect that what he's telling us is the absolute truth, okay? This is the aspect that I want to look at it. You don't have to. If you don't believe him, if you think that he's a plant for fake information, you can think that too. This is just my perspective of it, and I want to do it in the aspect that the story that he's telling is the truth. Do I think? I don't know what I think. I'm really trying to think on the Nick stuff. We've went over his anime over and over and over and over again. I've gone over the AWP stuff, but it's just something about his story and what he's saying. So I shut the fuck up about that part of it. I have been working between, because I ain't paying for any services right now. Right now, I'm worried about bills. I'm worried about making sure my son has a car come he turns 18. Like, I'm worried about getting a second job. Like, another 7 days, I'll have my Social Security card. I could get another legit second job. But the way that I want to do my work is I want to choose when I want to work, which that is what's happening. Like, my morning into the afternoon, I don't get to say. My co-pilot gets to say. But then the night, I could choose what nights I want to, so I'll still be able to go live. I'll still, even if I only get to do this once a week, I still want to be able to go live and share with you guys what I'm doing. So what I've done I've taken this entirely 100% uncut Kylie Rodney Roadside Assistant full interview, the full interview. I still don't think it's the whole thing, but this is what we get, so this is the conversation that I'm focused on. So I took it to a transcribing website, and I took the entire transcript, and I threw it into, oops, let me close that. I threw it into, oh my, what just closed? What just happened? Okay, we're back. So I took it and I threw the entire conversation, because this is one transcript. Like, I've gone over Scammy Smiths enough that, I mean, just like Miss G, like, I could recite the shit. What I can't do is tell you word for word what this dude says, but what he says is, it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. So what I'm doing is I'm taking ChatGPT, Kling, Grok, and I'm making, not storyboards, but I guess that's what you could call it. I'm making still images that I can eventually turn into video movements and make a movie out of what this man's saying. I'm not going to use the entire AWP video, that way Jared can't cause no shit with me, but I am going to be taking the transcript, turning it into visuals, and I'll probably, I don't know how I'm going to do the voices. Maybe I'll take Suno and put old Swammy's voice in there and make her read her own dialogue. What's real interesting is how she's asking him, how, like, she was asking me really weird questions, like in the sense of, how do you put on your seatbelt correctly? That's odd. Then she asked me to show her on how to connect it to her actual belt. That's always bothered me. Because then we fast forward and you think about how they found Kylie, what was sticking out of the back of the trunk, folded, what looks like the center seatbelt that you have to use another seatbelt to unlatch. Yeah. And then I can't help but to think about this gray sweatshirt and somebody's that I don't know. It's just it's interesting. So here, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I will just open this file folder. Should be here. No, it shouldn't be. It should be in SOF. Making to videos. Nick. Emergency roadside assistance guy. Okay, so these are the images. Dude, I know I saved more than that. What is going on here? No, I didn't. Okay, so pretty much, all right, so I'll just show you the pictures because there are some that I'm either, because I'm using free AI, I don't want to use the free credits to have them edit certain things, so I'll probably just correct shit myself. So we'll start here. So, ooh. Oh shit! I'm moving shit I shouldn't be. Oh man. All right, let's try that again. Let's take this. Let's drag this up here. So these are the storyboards I have so far that I'm going to eventually convert into Kling and make it a moving video. So I got multiple versions of this one because I try to change some shit up, and then I realized how many you only get. I think it's like 5 or 10. I think it's five renders in free ChatGPT. You get 5 in a 24-hour period. Say what? Okay, so she knows what she was doing. I still can't believe how Kylie's car was twisted around with her body. So yeah, and the thing of it is, Liberty, is if you actually watch that underwater dive, and there's an angle at which you can see her car in the way that it actually is. It's upside down, and the hood is like pushed into, it's like pushed into the hillside, which in order for it to be the way that it is, it would have to have been pushed backwards in the way that, I think that's what that's dent's from, is the way it's pushed into that hillside. And it's crazy because if you think about all the angles that she could have possibly hit that shoreline, and then we also have to try to base some of what is said on based upon this bullshit ass CHP report. And it's like, no matter what angle, this is why, if you think about what CHP really does and the reenactments that they actually do to figure out a collision, is not what we got with Kylie's report, which is crazy to me. It's crazy to me that they have these thousands and thousands of pages reports, and then they have a, what is it, like a CAD illustration of the actual, like, they take those markers and they convert them into a CAD program that then converts it into like a, I mean, it's 3D, but it's like 8-bit color. I mean, if you actually go look and see what they do, like, if they actually gave a shit about this girl, they would have done their fucking jobs. Anyway, so let me go back to what chat's saying. Again, messed up the crime scene. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, if you think about, I'm gonna full loop back to Stephanie Frickberg too. Don't you worry, Miss Lady. Because I feel like there's a reason why that lady grubbed up on that steering wheel like that, without them gloves. And the greatest thing is, like, the dumb bitch did it on live Chopper TV. Anyway, so this is what I'm doing. Let me see Michael's comment. Did you get to see the Adventures with Purpose from Kylie's grandpa? And I really believe that you would tell us more about Kylie's case. And God, I really love to see this video. There's a lot that I don't discuss about Kylie's case, like, openly on YouTube, but there's a lot that I discuss behind the scenes where it belongs. Anyway, so this was the first rendition that I put in of the characters that I'm trying to base upon what he's saying. And when the first AI rendered it, like, they put this girl in this blue fucking shirt, and the hat is the wrong color, but it's okay. I can edit that. And then here's another rendition. It has the right hoodie. It has the bro tank. I don't know why his armpit hair is so fucking long, but we'll not focus on that. That's great, y'all. Do you see how long his armpit hair is, though, for real? Because that shit needs trimmed. Bro, it's hanging out his armpit. You see it, y'all? This isn't a crease. This is hair. I love AI. AI makes me giggle. It really does. That shit's funny. So then I switched it up and I got them to do an all black SF hat. I got that to work and I got the gray hoodie out of it. So we have this picture for a scene that I can turn to video, which I might be doing the video part tonight because I'm low on credits. You feel me? And until I have that second job, like, I'm not purchasing any, because I think like ChatGPT is like $20 a month. My Grok only goes to Grok 3, and it will produce things, but not as, I'm sorry, Elon, but his image generation is not as good as ChatGPT's is. I'm sorry, it's just really not. Now, his Imagine creation that converts things to videos is decent as shit. But also so is Kling, and Kling is what I choose to subscribe to because I have, I think, X Premium or something like that. And that doesn't run out until December or January. So I use that until they tell me that I've reached my limit for the day. But I pay for my Kling because I like turning stuff into videos, you feel me? So this is a definite yes. Like, I'm definitely using this. So that's, I see what I did. I generated the last two, then this one. And it got his hat right because I focused on his hat and then I made it correct her hoodie. Would you all think that's pretty accurate? Because he's got red marks with dots under his cheeks. I don't know if you can see those. I could probably maybe emphasize those a little bit more. Then here, look. This is the greatest shit. So I put a picture of Nick in from the AWP video into ChatGPT, dude, and this is what it did to him. Like, it don't look like him, but it's enough to be cool. Like, it put him in the brown pants, the white fucking V-neck shirt, and a black ball cap, working on a battery of a fucking Honda CR-V, which is great, you know, it's great. But I was also looking into, like, the emergency roadside assistant programs that would do, like, the Truckee area, you know, that would cause him to come from, like, the Reno area down into Truckee on the weekend. And it's crazy because I thought maybe, like, the Bay Area, SAC, all that would cover the free, what the hell is that free number? Was it 533 or something like that? 355? I don't even know. I'm sure I have a fucking chat open on the research I was doing into that. Probably do. Hold on, let me look. Let me look real quick. I got so many windows open right now. Y'all, this is insane. Okay. Nope. Nope. I don't. Maybe I do. Hold on. No. Okay, there's Imagine. And this is just it. Holy shit, it really did. It really drew that. That's really cool. I forgot I even had that rendered. I should download these. Yeah, I should download these. I don't know what they do, but let me get these. Let me download these real quick. Because I don't think I downloaded them. No, I didn't. And then I'll go through all the images that I've created so far, and then we'll work on some, like, video images or something like that. We're probably going to listen to a little bit. This is what I've been doing. Honestly, I've been doing this since, like, 8 o'clock. Look, I made these twisty breads, like braided bread. I made 4 nice sized loaves. It was 8 cups of flour in that mix. It was a nice batch of bread. So I made twisted ones, and on one I brushed it with the egg yolk, and then I baked it, and then I popped it out. When I did, I added a little bit of sweetened condensed milk. I brushed it on there, and then I sprinkled a little bit of coconut, and then I popped it back in for its last 10 minutes. That shit was fire. I gave my sister half a loaf. She was so excited. I gotta watch what I get her because she's diabetic, and I always get real worried about what I put in my breads and stuff like that. And I warned her about that condensed sweet milk for her to not. She didn't even touch it tonight. I'm proud of her. And then I made garlic basil from my garden, dried, and I took my pestle and mortar and shit and ground that shit down. Well, not the herbs. I would just crunch that up on a plate and put it in a jar and then airlock it. Anyway, so I put basil, garlic. The fuck else did I put on it? Basil, garlic, Parmesan cheese, and then I took a little bit of goat milk cheese at the end, and I shredded that on there and put a little bit more garlic on it. And that'll be for dinner tomorrow because I think I'm going to make some spaghetti. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Daisy May. Look, I wish I could have you on panel, but I'm in OBS and I can't have anybody on panel, but I would love to have you one time. What we need to do is get me, you, Lala, and Craney all on a panel one of these nights that our schedules allow us all to, and do that on So Fire and just go over Kylie's case. Did I download both of these, y'all? Or I only downloaded the one? I don't know. I'm going to download it again just in case. And then I got to somehow do some editing to these pictures. Because these logos can't be that color. Anyway. So I'll show you where I'm at image-wise. So I am... Whoa. Let me close that. Let me go back to this. So anyway, I was looking up at all of the possibilities of where this man came from. Like, who actually dispatched him. And then I realized the only roadside that you can get, you have to call a special number. Even if you call that 533 or whatever the hell it is. It's free roadside assistance. I know it is. Hold on, I might have it open here still. Hold up. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I do. Look at that, see? Okay, that I don't need because I already got them. Oh, 511. So, if you call 511, normally it will dispatch you to a freeway assistance, like it's a special program, and they will assist you on basic highway needs. Man, I was looking up all kinds of shit. I could close this one now, though. So, there's what is called the Freeway Service Patrol, the FSP, which covers like the Bay Area, Sacramento, bigger cities, and then it cuts off like right before Truckee. Reno has their own service, Vegas has their own service, Carson City has their own, but they're all based upon like their freeway service patrol. Then you have, which is wonderful, this is another FOIA I need to put in. Because I think I'm going to try to FOIA, not think I am. I'm going to FOIA all dispatch calls for, actually, I have them. I could just go through them. I want to find a dispatch call around this time during that day, because in Truckee, I'm going to just read this. I put in, what emergency roadside assistant programs are there in Truckee, California? In Truckee, the available emergency roadside assistance programs include those run by the California Highway Patrol, which is great. That's great news. Because I have all of the California Highway Patrol logs, I do believe. And if I don't have them for this time frame, I will. You feel me? Anyway, there are no free government-sponsored programs like the Freeway Service Patrol. The Freeway Service Patrol is in, like, they're all allied agencies or whatever the fuck you want to call them. but like Caltrans operates with them. However, because it's Truckee, they only dispatch. Okay, so I'm just going to keep reading. There are no free government-sponsored programs like the Freeway Service Patrol that actively patrol in the mountainous Truckee area. Government emergency services, the CHP, and the statewide 511 system are the official channels for emergency roadside assistance in the Truckee area. For emergencies, if you are in immediate danger or witness a hazard, you're supposed to call 911, obviously. 511 freeway assistance. For non-emergency breakdowns, you can dial 511 from your cell phone and say freeway assist. This service will connect you with a dispatcher. And you remember, Mr. Guy said that he was dispatched out. Just saying. To arrange assistance. However, any tow services arranged through the CHP rotation programs are not free. I would love to know who paid for the service call, what number called whatever company and dispatch this out. I understand that Squirrel Girl and CC and all of them have gone and tracked down yellow vans, and that's great with cameras on them and all that. But it just seems like whatever vehicle he came with, it just seems like he would have been dispatched through CHP. Because then I think about where he lives, how he said he comes down on the weekends, and then you think about his weekday job. It makes sense to me. I could be wrong. This is all just allegedly, you know? I'm just basing it upon what I'm learning from the internet. This is based upon this here. See, and then... Okay, this service will connect you with the dispatcher to arrange assistance. However, any tow services arranged through the CHP rotation program are not free. CHP non-emergency line for less urgent situations, you can call 1-800-TEL-CHP to report a disabled vehicle. And it's got a link right there. That's great. And then it says private roadside assistance for services without a membership, or if you already have a paid plan, these are your primary options. AAA, which that's what I'm thinking it could have gone through. However, it still has to go through CHP dispatch. Unless they specifically called AAA. They could easily prove that just getting phone records. All they would have to do is get Nick's phone records. It's all the only person, and it's crazy how instead of them doing that, they discredited him and try to pretend like he wasn't there. Try to pretend like he wasn't. It didn't, like they really gaslit him. Like they really, truly gaslit this guy. Because like, if he pulled up to this vehicle and any cameras on there show that that's Kylie's license plate, because California, you have to have front and back license plates. Who were these two people at this car? Like, it would answer so many questions, you know? So, yeah. They do the AAA. And then your auto insurance, which usually it's usually in partnership with AAA. But they do have, like, other companies. Just like, I think it's Verizon, like $10 more a month. They'll come bring you gas, check your tire, check your battery, whatever. Anyway, so local towing and roadside companies are Cal Nevada Towing, DTS, Dependable Tow, and Milne Towing Services. It's crazy. Right? And we don't care about that, and we don't care about that. So anyway, back to these pictures and this transcript. So then I got old Nick here in this. Then, oh, I know what I did. I wanted it to change to a mechanic shirt, and it really did put him in a mechanic shirt, but that's not the kind I wanted. So I think I wound up putting him in a vest just in case he could have a vest on. I don't know. Anyway, I edited it so that it's not parked accurately. I can't get it to do that. I'm trying really hard, but it's really not working out. At Boca Lake Campground with his yellow van. This is great, dude. Oh, and then I changed that one because this one I like. This one not so much because it's real grainy, even though this looks more like him. Dude, they even put his watch on him. I just noticed that. Yeah, they did. That's great. And then they did this scruffy guy with like the freckles under his shit with the hair sticking out the sides. Which is crazy because if you think about hair sticking out the sides, it's not Jagger. Like where he explains his hair sticking out of sides and this kid having like a beard. That's not Jagger. Mm-mm. I don't even think it's NDAs. I think it's more like blackmail, Daisy. Because if you think about how corrupt these fucks are, and how everything that they do is like a fear tactic. Try to scare you away from talking about the case. Try to scare you away from, like, doing the right thing. You know, like... Then you think about Jared, what happened to him, how that's clearly... I mean... Was SF out there just digging up the dirt? Because that's what it seems like, you know, kicking up the dirt. Bragging about, you know, how he did this and he did that, sucking his own dick, patting his own back, you know. I don't know, something about SF that don't sit right with me. Yeah, I think they used, like, a lot of blackmail, fear, manipulation in this case. And it's clear to see. So here's another, not sure if it's Kylie or who it is, in this gray hoodie at this car. You know, they're acting all weird and shady. It got a little bit better, and then it got better and better the more. And then I tried to get it to do the stick shift in neutral. Then I did him at Boca Lake in a vest, but I didn't like the color of the thingy. And there's old Nervous on one side of the car. All by herself. And here's her asking him how you put your seatbelt on. Yeah, I can't. This is gonna be a good movie, you know? I don't know what this is. Something's fucked up with this. Why are all these images fucked up? Hold up. What? Properties. Cancel. Can I rename this? No. What's wrong? What's wrong with this image? Why is it acting corrupted? When did I download this? Today. Tonight. Not too long. Wait. 9/11. Oh, I know what these are. Maybe. Oh no. I don't know what images those are. I'm not 100% sure. I don't need... No, I don't need that one. I don't need that image. I use this image as a reference. I don't need that. Okay, and then here's another. I think this one I used Kling. I let Kling make me a picture. Huh? Who did this? Where was those images from? What, these images right here? It's me. I'm making these. I really wish someone would take this case seriously. Somebody is, Daisy. Somebody is. Mm-hmm. I'll text you about it. Who did this? Where was it? Are you talking about these, the AI ones you were just showing? Where did that come from? I'm using, so these oops. These ones are made with ChatGPT, and then these ones are made with Kling AI. I made them. I put dialogues in them. Like, for instance, I'll give you an idea of what you can put in for prompts if you ever want to use AI. So this one I put, because a lot of times they create them in like cell phone format, 9:16. So, and I prefer widescreen. I don't know about y'all. So I make them in 16:9 1080p resolutions, okay? And all I did was draw a battery service call on the side of a highway at a campground in Lake Tahoe. The male is a young adult, tall and slender, with freckles on his face. He is wearing a white bro tank top and a front-facing all-black SF team baseball cap with his dark hair sticking out of the sides. Female is a young adult with shoulder-length, blonde choppy-cut shoulder-length hair. She is wearing a light gray hoodie and ripped jeans and white slide shoes. Oh shit, it did put white slides on there. Great, bro. And then for like my dialogue here. Okay, so here's a for instance of what I'm doing here. So I'll show you the images here in a second. I know I saved them. Where the fuck are they at? Tell me I didn't. Yeah, I did right here. So these images right here, which I'll show you in a second. These ones here were made with Kling, and that's right there. This and this image are that description that I put in there. And this is what it spit out, is this and this. And it's crazy that the hatch is open. That's crazy. Anyway. So then I switch back and forth between Kling, ChatGPT, and I've done a couple with Grok. I'm not a fan of Grok for basic image creation. Now his Imagine, the video aspect, great thing. Don't it? So then this is him coming to the battery service call. The only thing I need to do is just have AI take the two people either out of the back of this thingy or change the people in the background. Why did it? I don't know why I saved it twice, but I did. And then here's him going to the car to test the battery. Here's him. I need to get her in. I need to put a female here and a male standing here. But that's, I'll get to that part. These are just the start. And then this is him in there. And if you want me to, I will go over the dialogue in which I got these from. And then here's him, and I don't know what he's doing with his hand here, but I really don't know what he's doing with his hand there. That's a stick shift, and it's outside of the car. She looking nervous. I could take that out. It's okay. I'll use Photoshop, too. I know that I just created... Hold on. Anyway, so that is ChatGPT. Well, I might have fed it some stuff, you know? Sometimes you gotta... So, I asked ChatGPT, can you draw a 16:9 1080p resolution image from a transcript? Yes, it can do that, but in order to do that, it asked me, do you want a literal scene recreation with character setting action from a transcript, or more stylized graphic illustration, cinematic still, story? And I wanted the two combined, so we'll just get there. And then it asked me if it wants text like subtitles. Fuck that, no. Okay? So, it asked me would I like to upload my transcript or paste segments here. And just the way that... I know ChatGPT is the fucking devil, but I like the things that come out of it. I don't trust all the information that any type of AI. I still like to do my own research. Anyway, I asked it to make a cinematic scene recreation without subtitles. I would add the transcript below with image sources of characters, okay? So then I built my character line, which, y'all, I'm not even sharing that. So I built my character thingy, and I took a real still of Nick and put him in there. Then I did the same for Sammy. And then I also did the same for Hambone. And then I started doing like transcripts. Okay. And all I did is the setting is broken down at an entry of Boca Campground, standing next to a silver 2013 Honda CR-V. The transcript, do not include subtitles, is as follows. Nick says she was asking me really weird questions, like in the sense of, how do you put on your seatbelt correctly? Then she asked me how to show her on how to connect it to her actual belt. In my eyes, that was very awkward. And this is what it spit out, dude. I love it. I don't think I downloaded this one. I'm gonna have to get this one. Let me download this real quick. Yes, great. And then, if I'm not mistaken, it also gave me this image. But let me tell you, okay? Can you show her inside of the Honda CR-V holding the seatbelt in a panic, asking Nick to show her how to connect the seatbelt to her actual belt loop? Nick's facial expression is concerned on what she just said. And dude is standing in the background looking suspicious. And this is what it spit out for me, dude. This is great. I like it. I'm gonna download this one too, even though the seatbelt's kind of weird, but it's okay. So let's go back to this transcript, okay? Okay, I already got what color is sweatshirt. We already got that down. Okay, what color was the sweatshirt? It was a gray sweatshirt. Yeah, she also had a guy with her. Okay. There was a guy that was there with her at the time being. He was wearing a flat top ball cap facing forward, brown hair that was sticking out just a little bit on the sides. I didn't know. I assumed that this is her boyfriend. I mean, from how they were interacting with each other, but it's like they were both kind of at unease. Like, unease, like what? Like a panic or scared you might go look in the hatch of the car? Like what? What were they doing, you know? Okay. Okay. I mean, from how they were interacting with each other, but it was like they were both kind of at unease is what it looked like for me, as if either they had a crazy night or a crazy day, or maybe both. Adrenaline's pumping all night long, trying to figure out what the fuck you're gonna do. Anyway. See, and he also says here, but it was like they were both kind of at unease. And it's what it looked like for me, as if they either had a crazy night or a crazy day, or there's something going on. I couldn't know. And at the time, I didn't realize what was going on. He's like, so let me stop you there. You should have just let him keep talking, man. To be honest with you, it's either right after she disappeared or right before, but it was around noonish, like 11 o'clock in the morning, when I got out to her. And that's crazy because they forgot to turn the fucking Donner camera. And it's just crazy how there's like, at the bottom end of Sanctuary, like there's that silver car that's parked there for hours and hours and hours from the time the sun comes up and the camera switches over. I gotta pinpoint that timestamp and when it vamooses, you know? What footage from the dash cam? No, but that's what it looks like, huh? I always wonder what the dash cam looks like. So I'm gonna do my rendition of what the damn dash cam mighta coulda saw. Is what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, let's start this right here. Okay. Let's take this transcript here. Let's copy that bad boy. I'm gonna see if it'll let me make one more image. All right. So, oh, you see where we're at. Okay. Okay, the next scene transcript. Oops. Okay, I assume that this was her boyfriend. I mean, from how they were interacting with each other, but it was like they were both kind of at unease. Okay. Let's put some commas in here. Yeah. Hold on, I just gotta change a couple things. Only so that it writes the storyline with the people that I inserted in it. Okay. Let's see what it spits out. In the meantime, I'm gonna go over some more of this transcript right here so I know where I'm at. Yep, that's what I did right there. Okay. Okay. Okay, see, and this is like, it's crazy what this girl is oversharing with him, you know, and I know y'all feel me too. Make a pine cone, make a fly come out of her open mouth. Funny. She got a shit mouth. Jade. No, because then people will fucking try to say that I'm making fun of Kylie when I don't even think that was Kylie at that service call. Loosey Goosey was on the live stream? You mean Sleuthy Goosey? Loosey Goosey? I love it. Or is there a Loosey Goosey? I don't fucking know. So I'm asking Chat GPT questions about Kylie and NS. And it said Jagger Hammer was a friend of Kylie. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird, Daisy. Jagger is Kylie's friend too, Daisy man. I really appreciate everyone here tonight. Aw, we love you, Michael. I thought Jagger had a different last name. No, he does. It's Westfall. They combined Jagger and Nate's name. Hembrick, you know? Jagger Hembrick? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a bit woo. I like AI because it really makes you think sometimes, you know? Makes you wonder if it caught on to the information, and since it was deleted, they just reinserted old info. I don't know. I really don't know. It's crazy. It's good shit. It's funny that it said Hamburg, huh? Okay. She did advise that she wasn't gonna be going home later in the day and that she needs to grab some things and she was gonna be heading out. So I advised her to keep her vehicle running. I think he says be safe getting home or something. Hold on a second. Until she gets home. Keep the car running until she gets home. I think that's what he says right here. Hold on, I'm gonna listen to this.
On how to connect it to like her actual belt. Like, okay, that in my eyes that was very awkward.
Why is he uses the wrong words in the wrong place, but it's
your
okay.
seatbelt correctly and like, okay, and
I gotta
weird
hear this
questions
part.
like in the sense of how do you put on your seatbelt correctly and like, okay, and she asked me to show her on how to
See, that's strange.
connect it to like her actual belt. Like, okay, that in my eyes that was
That's crazy. Was it Kylie and she was trying to get him close to her so she could say, help me? Or was it somebody that was impersonating a deceased child? I was trying to figure out how they're going to hold her down in the trunk of her car. Never thought this dude would come forward, and that's why they discredited him. Who knows? I got questions, man. I got hella questions. See, and that's why I try to look at this with an unbiased view and from all aspects of it, because it could be either or, you know? I'll be right here, JDJ. Don't you worry.
very awkward. I deal with things that are kind
Ooh, I don't work tomorrow. I like this. And I hope I get to work in my garden. It's been raining for the past 2 days, but my garden needed it, so.
of awkward. So it's like, all right, it's just another day on the job.
Yeah.
After that, she was stating on how she was there all night and she couldn't get her vehicle started.
She was there all night. Wait a minute. Yeah, I already did that. That's how I got. I think I might do this thing too. Like, I think what I'll do is I already did the after that she was stating on how she was there all night. I might take the daytime and put it into AI and tell it to make the time change from night to day in the background. And I could do that. Yeah, that's crazy, right? After that, she was stating on how she was there all night and she couldn't get her vehicle started due to the fact that we now both realize it was in neutral. She was wearing a sweatshirt. Why was Kylie's car a Boca? I don't understand why they made him go away. They discredited him. They gaslit him instead of, I don't know, investigating. It's almost like they already know who done it. This is crazy, man. All right, let's get back to this.
Due to the fact that now we both realize it was in neutral. She was wearing a sweatshirt, so it looked like.
So, in this part of the interview, he says how he gets in the car. Like, he says how he gets in the car. He gets in the car. So she's following him around.
She has been there for quite a while.
What color was the sweatshirt?
It was a gray sweatshirt.
Gray sweatshirt?
Yeah, it looked like she has been there for quite a while.
What color was the
Or is it she took too much Molly and she all strung out? I don't know.
sweatshirt?
It was a gray sweatshirt.
Gray sweatshirt?
Yeah. Also, she had a guy with her. He
Was it dark gray or light gray?
Like, the description he gives, it's not Jagger.
It was light gray.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, there was a guy there that was with her at time being. He was wearing a flat top ball cap facing
Okay, that could be.
forwards.
Okay.
Brown hair that's sticking out just a little bit on the side.
But that right there cannot be him. Jagger has long hair. His hair is a little bit longer than Sammy's. His hair ain't gonna be sticking a little bit out on the sides.
I didn't know. I assumed
Right here, he would say he has about shoulder length hair. You know what I mean? Sticking out a little bit on the sides means this dude had scraggly hair that was just, you know how to get that little wave to it and it sticks out the sides? Yeah. Longer hair, but not enough to touch his shoulders. Yes, he does. He ain't gonna wear no white bro tank.
was with her at time being. He was wearing a flat top ball cap facing forwards. Brown hair that's sticking out just a little bit on the sides. I didn't know. I assumed that this is her boyfriend. I mean, from how they're interacting with each other. But it was kind of like they were both kind of at unease.
And here's the thing. They're at ease because something's going on behind what they're trying to not let him pass through on, you know? They're not at unease. I don't think they're at ease because he's trying to snatch her. I don't think that they're at unease. I think they're worried that someone's gonna smell it out.
Is what it looked like for me. Like as it
I would love to know what his first impression when he got in the car. Did it smell deathy and like perfume? Like, what did it smell like when you got in that car? That would be my one question for him. If I could ever talk to him again. I don't personally talk to him. I talk to him through other people. If those other people, which I might reach out to this one, to have him contact him again and ask him do you remember what the car smelled like when you got in it?
if either they had a crazy night or a crazy day or there's something going on, I couldn't
Something going on. I couldn't tell.
know, and at the time I
Oh,
didn't.
I couldn't know. He talks weird, but it's okay. Okay, I don't need this tab opened. Where are we at? That could be close to. That I don't need. I transcribed it already. Oh, excuse me. I don't need that anymore. Oh, wait. What's going on here? Okay, got it. To recreate this in one cinematic. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. Oh, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait. Okay. Okay. I had to put fictional characters in here so that it can write the storyline based upon the images that I've inserted in it. That's why I have to do it like this, so. Whoop, I spelled entrance wrong. Okay. Nope, I want that. Mood lighting. Do you want it to feel tense? Yeah. Make it very intense. Oh, make it very tense and uneasy. Oh. Up. Nick describes it as what? Skeptical? Skeptical is what he says. I spelled that wrong. Help me out here. Oh, there we go. They are acting as though Yep. Okay. Okay, framing. Should Nick be observing from the side foreground? Yes. Yes. Okay, let's do it. Now it's going to generate it. Now it's going to do our work. Now let's see. It takes a minute for it to think, but that's okay. I like that it thinks and it takes in. I really like ChatGPT. I never really used it all that much. I'm not going to lie. The more I use it, the more I want to pay the $20 a month to get the better version of it. I just can't do that right now. I have more important things to do. Come on, let's go! About to play some music in between. Shoot. Because I can't start an... Actually, I could go play in Kling. Where's that at? Shit, give me that. Alright, let's go to Kling. Let's go to AI video generator. How much is this going to cost me? I have 505. I should be getting new. When does this expire? Hold on. Come on. Oh my god. 925 I have to use those by anyway. Okay. Alright. So. Let's start at the beginning of his story. And I think it's of him pulling up. Which would be like this image here. I do believe either this one. Or, oh, it's the same image. So let me delete one of these. Let me see if Grok will do this. Let me go to Grok. Let me see if Grok can remove. Damn, I have so much open that I can't even think. It's great. I love it. Alright, let's go to Grok Ask. I'm gonna attach him walking from his van. Where the hell is he at here? Nope, not that one. Not that. Not that. Where's it? Him walking from his van. Oh, right here. Okay. So, we need to take this image and say, can you remove the two people? Ooh. Let's see if it can. Let's see if it'll do it. This is why I get pissed at Grok, though, because sometimes it doesn't work out. Alright, let me check it out. Okay, let me see. Hey, Shanna, Chad, did anyone else get an email announcing the Robertsons are back at the Lost Shore Lodge in the last couple? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. You mean Pap's back at the lodge? I mean, it's his. It just seems like he assumed boyfriend and girlfriend. It makes it seem like the female was trying to stay away from the male. No, because if you listen to how he describes that they're at unease. He's not saying that they're arguing per se. It's just they're both very uneasy and keep dancing back and forth. Like, it's almost like they're trying to block him from going to the back of the vehicle. I don't know. It's weird. Strange indeed. You never know. Like, that's the thing, Jazz, is there's so many bots out there. I'm very cautious about what I listen to in emails. I recall him saying they were going back and forth about the car. Yeah, and like he kept saying that they were going back and forth between the sides. We'll listen to it. Oh, that took them all out. No, I don't want to. Well, you know what? I'll put this in Imagine. I'm going to see what it'll pop out, but I'm probably going to use this in Kling because that's... Alright, so let's go to Kling. I'm going to put... where is it at? I just definitely just saved these. should be this image. There it is right there. Okay, so we're going to take this image, put this in here. Oh, wait, I can? Okay, so if I do this, hold on, let me do something different. Put that one in there. Let me see if they're the same price. Oh, wrong one. Why is it? There we go. There we go. But no, the end should be this one. Okay, and then the prompt is going to be oh. And I'll read to you what I just typed here, but just let me do it. Okay. So I put in the prompt, roadside assistance guy is getting out of his van with his battery tester and walking over to a silver 2013 Honda CR-V with its hood up. That's it. Let's see what the one, let's do one output and let's see what it generates first. Sometimes it puts audio to the shit and it creeps me out. What? I don't know about that. Somebody might be trying to pull your chain because I just don't see those two. I don't know. I have no idea. Could have brought them close together again? Possibly. I really don't know. I really don't know. Could be a bot, could be truth. I don't know. I really haven't looked into it. And to a third party viewing, male-female partners, both gender, throw a thought or a wrench-like thought of a couple, especially if you don't know something heinous happened. Maybe I read that weird. It don't make sense to me. Well, it's weird because just the way that they're acting is... Why is this taking so long? Should take a lot less time. Come on, 30 seconds has been... It's been 30 seconds, man. Let's go. Damn, I'm already getting tired. This is the only thing that sucks. Because I still get up. Even on my days off, I still get up at like 7 o'clock. And I'm always, like... I'm usually in bed by like 10:30. I'm thinking about getting some coffee, to be honest. Make a cold brew. Yeah, I'll be right back while this generates. Oh, my hip hurts from sitting in the chair. Done yet? Oh, we got a 5-second clip already? Alright, let's see what it did. Let's see it. Oh, hold up. Oh. Yes! Yes! We have our first part of the video. That's what's up. This is going to take me a hot minute, but it's okay. I don't understand what you meant. Where's Anna Bean? Anna Bean! What you doing, girl? Alright, let me download this. Oop. All right. Ooh, I can do lip syncs on here too. I keep forgetting because I paid for this. I can do voiceovers on it. You guys wouldn't believe some of the voiceovers I've done for videos that I haven't even finished those yet either, but here I am working on another one. I should have finished the other one, but it's okay. All right. How do I download this? I forget how to use this. Okay, download without watermark. Download with audio. Because I'll take the background sound. Wow. Okay, we got step 1. Get out of the van. Alright. Let's do the next image video. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Alright, where are we at now? Old Nick. Alright, let's go back to how he tells his story. I'm just gonna listen to it because it'll be way easier. It's like somewhere here.
And fan of ours. Thanks,
No,
Nick,
he's
for
not.
coming up to us.
No, he's not.
Appreciate it. Nick has some information that could.
Let's start from the top.
Oh, try.
Yep.
2, 1, sync. So we just got out of Best Buy after picking up some supplies here in Reno, Nevada. We're on our way to work. The Kylie Rodney,
Okay,
fan
let's
of
go.
ours.
I want to hear him
Truckee,
say our name.
California. On our way to and Nick, a longtime Kylie Rodney case, just down the street in Truckee, California. And Nick, a longtime supporter, fan of ours. Appreciate you for coming up to us. Nick, a long
Look, see, when he says a longtime supporter, fan of ours, subscriber, whatever the fuck he says, Nick's face says, boy, why you say all that extra? Because that ain't true.
time supporter, fan of ours. Appreciate you for coming up to us.
Yep, he knew right there he was telling a fib.
Possibly has some information in regards to the Kylie Rodney case. So why don't you explain a little bit about what you may have run into?
So my name is Nick. I work at an emergency roadside assistance program. I got a call up in Truckee, Boca.
I need to put, okay, let me see if this can generate a video. Text to video. Okay. Let's see. California. No, yeah, California roadside assistance program. Okay, so hold on. Let's do an ad. An ad for program. What was it? 511? Isn't it 511? You call 511, right? Is it 511 for the emergency thing? Oh no, I don't have it open anymore, do I? No, I don't. Hold on, let me see where my history. I do believe it's 511. It is, okay, all right, thank you. Okay. Why do I keep doing this? All right, so we're in Kling. All right, so I'm doing an ad for the California Roadside Assistance Program. Where you can use it by calling 511. Oh, use it by calling 511. Comma. Connecting you with a dispatcher at the California Highway Patrol. Sounds great. It's gonna cost me $60 to generate this. You better get this right. You better get this ad right, man. You better get this right. $60 to generate one output. If I take this off, I don't need. Oh. All right. Cool. free for now. Okay, whatever. We'll do sound effects. All right, cool. ASMR mode. What is this? I should do it in ASMR. ASMR mode. Should I do it in ASMR mode, y'all? You love being cold? Oh, I do not. I am so cold. I need it to get out of this 40s, 50s, and 60s and just get back into at least the 70s again. Just for a little minute. Just like another week at least, man. And then it can gradually fall into like the 60s and then the 50s. Then the 40s. Because by January, it's in the negatives here and I ain't even ready. I'm not ready. I already go into Walmart and my feet turn fucking colors. No, I'm not. I don't. You be cold. You come up here and I'll go down there. How about that? You come up here and be cold. We'll just switch, okay? Come on up here. All right, I'm gonna generate this. I'm gonna do it. I'm so scared it's not gonna be what I want, but if I make it 10 seconds long, how? Oh my god, that's much longer. We can make it a 5-second ad. Let's see if it can do it. Please, please, please make this ad. Please make this ad right. Paying for all this shit. Shit, I should have made the ad for free. Oh, it's okay. Too late. If it makes it bad, I'll... Ooh, my ankle just cracked. If it makes it bad, you know what? I might as well... You know what? Let me just do this. Because I just feel like... Wait, what? This image generation request did not follow our content policy. What's going on? There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Oh, well, I'll just do that. I'll just reword this. Let's see if we can get it to do that at least. Now we'll go to Grok and we'll get... Okay. Oh, I can't do this here. What? Why did I copy that? Wait a minute. Copy. Can you make me a new one? Can you draw? Oh, let me just do this. Draw a 16 by 9 cinematic wide screen of an ad for the California Roadside Assistance Program, where you can use it by calling 511, connecting you with the dispatcher at the California Highway Patrol. Yeah, let's do that. See if we can create me an ad. Hold up, let me read. This past summer was so damn hot. Like, Okay, I can use that. Okay, let's do this. Because I think I can create, I don't know, 50 images with Grok. Okay. See if I can remove one of the 51s out of there. Let's see. No, dude. What am I trying to... What am I trying to say? Let's try that. Let's see if we can add that to it. It's been dropping to the 40s here, and I don't like it. It was 40 the last 2 nights. It was 60 today. We almost got hail. What the fuck's that say? Diacin real bullocks. Need roadside assistance. Dude, I could do this my damn self then. See, this is why I do not like Grok. You bastard. Nope, that ain't it. Okay. Let's try this. I get so annoyed with Grok because it really does not do what you tell it to. It was corn sweat? What? Does that say corn sweat? What the hell is corn sweat? Okay, we got it here. Alright, so we gonna... Where's the download? Download this. Close that. I'm gonna download this one too, why not? And then I want... Yep, give me that. I guess I'll take this one too, just in case. And... Alright, now. I want to make this a video. Okay, let's try that. Haha! I'll take that one. Yep, I'll take that one. Give me that. Give me it. I'll take it. Ha. Okay, I heard it the first time. Huffing and puffing. Jeez. Okay. Now I'm gonna see what she does. She looks like she needs to poop. She looks worried. I don't know. We'll see what it does. Dude, when you do this in fun mode, I can't help it. This shit makes me laugh. Well, we got hoodie weather already. Why's she look? Let's make it fun. It's probably gonna make her look crazy though. When you go into fun mode, it does. It usually makes them do some crazy ass shit. Let's see. I don't know what corn sweat is either. Yeah, see, it makes her look like she's crazy. No, thank you. No, thank you. You know what? We'll use him for a video. Ugh. All right, let's see what goes on here. Let's see what goes on here. I think I'm gonna use all my credits if I don't chill out. Wait. I'll download this one. Alright, cool. Still not what I want, though. I think that's good enough for now. I'm a little sweating. Whoa. That's not... Why she got a strap in her hand? Hold up. It's not what I said. That is not what I said. Why does she got a strap in her hand? That is not what I asked for. Why does this girl got a strap in her fucking... Why? Why? Why is she holding... I don't know, I'm gonna download this because that's interesting. It's not what I want though. Oh, what am I doing? Let's try that again. It's probably gonna tell me when it tells me I've done my limit, then I'm gonna go back to just video stuff because... Oh my god, it's still a minute? Are you kidding me? Okay, what is this? Let's see.
Oh, the guy said it for it. Basically, oh, the guy said
That is not what I asked for. Nope. Okay, let's do a commercial for... Oh, I spelled it wrong. For the California Roadside Assistance Program. Let's do this. A silver 2013 Honda CRV broken down at a Tahoe campground. Actually, and to a close up of a cell phone calling. Yep, that's what I want. Let's see if we can get it to do that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do that. Oh, I can't believe I'm gonna pay this much for it again. It's okay. I'm doing it. Oh man, 3 more minutes, okay. No, dude, wrong. No. The perspective is front view of the car. Swear to God. Try again, ChatGPT. I mean, if I have to, I'll use these, but it's the same damn image, pretty much. What the hell is that? Amanda knocks on what that is. I don't even know what I'm missing on this chat. Hold on. Well, I think about how somebody already got in trouble because the mom says specifically she doesn't want anybody else to get in trouble. And I wonder if it was her that got in trouble, you know? They do like that blackmail. Whose chat moves fast? I don't know where I missed that at. Why does it keep putting a strap in her hand? Like, look, she got a strap in her hand, okay? It just generated again. She got the strap in her hand. Nowhere did I ask. That's right. I'm gonna download this one. Nowhere did I ask for it to put a strap in her hand. Why she got like a seatbelt strap in her hand? I don't understand. It's alright. Alright, let's go back here. Well, since that's gonna take 10 years, let me go back to here. And I'm gonna do an image to video. And I'm gonna go to start and I'm gonna upload. Show all files. What the hell did it just make? Why? What is going on here? Oh, I could almost do that. Okay. Let me download this. And I'm gonna see if I can't get edit. I need to edit this. Edit. Am I really gonna spend this much money for a fucking ad? Yes, I am. Edit. I wanna let me edit this. I swear to God, if it doesn't do this, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna pay for this again? Yes, I am. Bullshit. Alright, let's go back to here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go... Hold on, let me use some Imagine. Did I do this already? Okay, let me do that. Okay, let me add a picture. Let's see what Grok does with some of these images. Like this one here. I want to see what Grok Imagine does to this. Let's see. I don't fucking know. I don't know why it keeps putting a strap in her hand, though. It's weird. I'm gonna drink this coffee. Alright, this could work. That could work. What sound do we hear? Oh, but his hair needs to be sticking out the sides. Oh, I wonder if we could get away with it. Hold on, let me do two things. I could have sworn I had that same picture, but his hair's sticking out the sides. Ah. All right, let me go to new chat. Okay, I want this one. Sorry, y'all. Let's see. This is probably my last one. It'll probably tell me that I did too many already. Please take this image and make his hair a little longer. Please, 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 please. Please, please. Veha. What you doing? Yeah, I did not mention anything about anybody holding anything, and it did it twice, which is really fucking weird. Really fucking weird. I forget what other video I'm working on. I should open Filmora to see what I'm even working on, because I know I'm working on something else. I forget what. Or did I make it already and upload it? I don't even remember what the fuck I've been working on. You know what? I'm curious. I don't even know what I've been working on lately. I know I started doing that one with that podcast with that birdie dude, but then I started working on something else, and I think that's what's open in Filmora, and I want to check. Hope my computer don't crash, because I have a lot of shit open right now. This is great. All right, let me close something. Maybe that'll help. Oh, man. I think it's a video. I know what it is. It's Kylie. Pretty sure it is. Hold on. Let it load. Let's find out. Let's see what I've been working on. Let's see what I've been up to. I know, Jazz. That's what's crazy. I don't know why it's... I didn't say nothing about a strap. At all. It's crazy. Is it loading or what's happening here? What is going on? That's loading. That ain't done nothing. I have like everything open. What is going on? Why is this? You're already. It says loaded. Oh, there. Oh, dude. A little bit too long, but it's okay. I'll use this. This could work. That could definitely work. I'm gonna add an LOL because it's funny, dude. I'm surprised it hasn't cut me off yet, because I could have sworn it was like 5 generations and then it cut you off. I don't know. I'm happy that it's letting me do it, though. Oh my god. Alright, what's going on here? I am not doing nothing there. What did this generate for me? Still 3 minutes. What? Oh. Yes. Oh, come on. 511, dude. Come on. Really? And I specifically said dialing 511. It's okay. I could blur that out and put my own 511 on that. It's okay. I'll make that work. I am not paying for that again. Okay. Alright, where is... I know that I loaded Fillmore. Where is it at? Yeah, open. I just want to see what I'm working on so I know where to save it, because I think I'm going to start dropping some of this shit in there. I don't know if I have the audio to this full interview. Holy moly, man. Oh, I know what I'm working on. Oh my god. I know exactly what I'm working on. I'm working on a music video. You know the song Californication? Well, this version's done by Lost Ways, and that's what I'm working on. All right, let's watch what I did here so far, and then I'm gonna move on. I'll eventually finish this one too. This is just like a little side project. Y'all ready?
Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication.
Wow.
It's the edge of the world and all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location.
That's all I've done.
It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication.
That's where I started. That's all I've done. That's all I've done. I just started it like last week. You want to see the beginning again? All right, ready. Let's do it one more time, and then I'm moving on. That was hard.
Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication.
I think so. I should drop that as a short. Dude, I should drop that as a short. I wonder if I can convert this actually. Actually, let me make sure this is saved. Save project as 9/7/2025. That's this. Yeah, I'm gonna replace that just in case I didn't save the right one. Alright, do I want to make that into a short and drop that short? That would be cool. That's only... it's less than 20 seconds long. Alright, new project. Widescreen. Let's go. So I need to go to... AWP. I just need the audio from this. Yep, this right here. But I just need to detach the audio from it. And I ain't doing all that clapping business. Let's cut right to where he starts talking.
Has been there for...
Nope, that ain't it. It's like 5 minutes in. I know that much.
Okay. So we just got out of Best Buy after picking up some supplies here in Reno, Nevada. We're on our way to work the Kylie Rodney case just down the
Yep, I'll cut it there because I'm only using Nick's voice anyway. So what? And what, right? The reason why I haven't worked on that video as a whole is I'm still waiting for the person that created that song to get back to me on either license or if it's free to share, or can I make a video about Californication, my rendition of it, with that song, since I can't use the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You feel me? But yeah, I should release that as a short, just that little bit. I might do that. All right, so I need Nick talking here.
fan of ours. Appreciate you for coming up.
I told y'all I do work on things in the background. I just going live, like I don't just straight work on what I'm doing. Like I distract myself and do all kinds of different shit. I squirrel out big time.
To us, possibly
But I love
has
going
some
live with y'all.
information in regards to.
All right, dude, shut up.
So my name is Nick. I work at an emergency roadside assistance program.
All right, so I could put that there. Let me cut that. Let me cut that out of there. Let me cut that. I don't even care what Doug's got to say.
So my name is Nick. I work at.
Okay. Do I have a video more? Uh-oh. Okay, I need back here. Nope, that ain't it. I need making the videos. Nick BCH. Which ones do I got videos of? Wait, I still gotta make that one a video, huh? Wait, no, I don't. Oh, yeah. Drop that. Let me drop that. Let me see where I'm gonna fit these.
At an emergency roadside assistance program.
This needs to go here.
So my name is Nick. I work at an emergency roadside assistance program. I got a call up in Truckee.
Nope. So I can always add Nick on there on a green screen.
So my name is Nick. I work at an emergency roadside.
All right, so I need to edit this right now because that's annoying. Okay. Comes in about there. Filters. I need to mask this. Can I make the mask move though? That's the question. Probably not. Fuck. Alright, so I'm gonna go to stickers. I'm gonna go to white box. Actually, I could just do... see if there's a green screen. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so we'll just do a white box. No, I'm glad I went live tonight. I said I was going live last night, but I crashed the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to put this white box here and make it move. That ain't even a white box, bro, but it's okay. Wait, what? Alright, let me cut this. Let me delete this. Let me take this. Stays solid, okay. Let me zoom in a little bit and make this smaller. Basic. Alright, how wide is this phone? That wide? Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Oh man, alright, let's put a marker there. And a marker there. Since I can't put a tracker on here, I'm gonna have to make this move with it. So let's put this down here for now.
So my name is Nick. I work at an emergency.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Needs to be up here. There's good, there's good, there's not good. Damn, already? Holy shite. Shh. I'd have probably been better tracking this. It's okay, though. Let's try that. Why would who do what? What? Did she really?
So my name is Nick. I work at an emergency roadside assistance program.
Yep, I could do that. All right. Cut that there. Oh, not that, though. Actually, yeah, that and that. Let's cut those both. Let's get a number. Okay, titles. Dial. Let's see if we got a... Yep, this will work right here. Let me see if I can...
I work at an emergency roadside
Yeah, let me try
assistance.
this. Titles. Yep. Come on. That'll work. Come on, bitch. What are you doing? Show speed. Come on, where's that at? Oh. Okay. 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 Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Sleep very well, Jade. I'm probably gonna head there myself.
So my name is Nick. I work at an emergency roadside assistance program.
Delete that.
Roadside assistance program. I got a call up in Truckee, Boca for.
That'll work.
So my name is Nick. I work at an emergency roadside.
All right, so I'm just gonna file, save project as, and 100% Nick RSA. Okay, I'm gonna save that, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna open a project, and I'm gonna open this one and figure out how the fuck I can make this a widescreen short. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Hold on.
Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations.
How can I make this? Hold on, file, project settings. Let me see if I can. Let me see how much this cuts off of here. Wait, this is 1080. This is 1920. What? No. Yeah, that one right there. Let's see. Hold on. I can. So hold on. Actually, let me do this. If I'm gonna make it a short. That'll work. But first, let me make this fade in.
Little girls from
Alright, now this is where I'm gonna have to.
Sweden dream of silver screen quotations.
I could do that. I could do that. Well, yeah, I could do that. That'll work.
Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's.
Hold on, now I gotta make this fade over to her. Hold on. Hold up. We got this.
And if you want these kind of dreams, it's.
Nope, it cuts her off. Hold on. Let's try it again. Liberty, you're like, I'm gonna take a little snoozy. It's all right. I'm gonna make this short. Once it's done, I'll save it and then I'll upload it on the main.
And if you want these kind of dreams, it's...
Yep, that'll work.
And if you want these kind of dreams, it's California.
I could do that, but I gotta fix this too. Oh no. Alright, so, oh no. Hold on, let me see which one it is. Yep, that's it. What the fuck? Oh. Could do that.
Dreams is Californication.
Alright. Oh no.
It's California.
Alright. Yep. Oh, it's this. Okay. Okay, so this needs to be a little bit smaller. Whoa. Wait, what? Why does it go behind something? What? No. And we'll put this here. That way it doesn't get lost by... Hold on, let's try it.
It's Californication.
Whoa, okay. We could do that. We're gonna do that at 100 though. Yep. I'm gonna put it up a little bit higher because I think all the stuff for the short goes here, but I also think there's gonna be buttons here that's gonna cover it up, but... Oop. Hold on 1 second. Could do that. Let's try that. Oh, sorry about that. I've been messing around with like Photoshop, Corel, MS Paint, GIMP, all of that stuff since I've been like 12. So like, I better be at least half decent. I didn't start learning Filmora until Kylie.
Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication.
Yeah, bitch.
It's the...
Yep, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. I could cut that there. Alright, let me... That way you guys can get a little... Let me just cut everything here. Cut. Delete. Let me... minus everything. These are all Kylie's parts. You guys have no idea what I've done to this song. I've put Kylie into it, but we'll save that for a later date. Alright, so this is what I'm going to release as a short here, and as soon as I save it and upload it. Whoa, what just happened? Hold up. Why is... Oh. Wow. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Oh no, what did I just do? Do I delete all this right here? Yeah. Did I grab it all? Let's hope. Dude, what did I just do to this whole track? I did something very bad. Oh no, what did I do?
Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication.
There we go, right there. Just a tiny bit before that. Actually, I could just cut that, cut that, cut that. I don't know why. If I grab all this, delete, shouldn't have messed anything up. Sorry.
Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication.
Yep, that's what I want. Alright, cool. Alright, let me bring it to... How can I do this? Alright, let me put a marker. Wait, no, that should... That to there. And then I think I'm gonna make it fade away. That to there. To gone. Which one's this? Yep, that right there. Uno momento. Oh, it's not what I want. That's what I want. Yep. Okay, then this. I want it to pan a tiny bit like that. That'll work, and then I'll have this fade to black. What the fuck? Why is it blurry? I don't understand why the focus is blurry. Why is it blurry, though? I don't understand why this... Oh, because that's not it, you dumbass. Take that off. Which one is it? This one, then? No, it's this one. No, it's not. What the fuck? Which one is it, then? It's that. Why does that get blurry like that, though? Oh, because it has a blur. I don't understand. Wait. I'm so confused. No blur. Zero blur. No blur. There we go. There we go. That'll work. Alright. Alright, let me export it. What are we gonna call this? I'll just call it Californication. Yeah. There, that way it at least drive it to... I don't need a thumbnail because it's not gonna matter. I don't need to back it up. It's a local file. Yes. Even though it's September, I'll save it in my August folder anyway. We should look at the picture again like we did before, studying the detail of who was around Kylie in that picture. We could do that, Liberty. Not tonight, but we could definitely do that. Because there's definitely people in the background. And that's the thing is like, one, the picture shouldn't even exist. Two, if it was by chance taken when they first found her, why is she in the passenger seat? Like, it don't jive with the narrative. Ooh, I should call it Kylie Fornication. That's a good idea. Okay, good idea. I don't know, are people gonna take offense to if I name it that? What if I just spell it with a K? Because if you look into... California spelled with a K. Actually, I think... Hold on, I think I might actually have the TikTok open of it. Hold on, let me see if I do. And then that's what I'll... Actually, let me do two things. That's exported. I don't want to name it Kylie Fornication because I just don't like it. It's... I can't do it. Alright, let me do this. Let me do this. Yeah, that's what I think, Anna. I think you aren't wrong. Why does it do this? Why can't I pause this? I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me turn this down. I had to mute it because it's going to keep playing while it uploads, and I don't know why it does that, but it does. Is it done? Is it done? Okay. Upload complete. Now I'll see if I get hit with a copyright. But this channel isn't monetized, so I should be fine. But we're about to find out. No, it doesn't have any of these. No issues found on a copyright, so that's cool. No issues found. That's great. Alright, so that's uploading. That'll be a video for you guys to actually check out without looking at my screen on a screen. You can actually look at it in real time. What the hell was I gonna do? I forget already. That's its shame. I don't remember what I was gonna do. Something. It wasn't look at that picture either. Forget what that. Oh, I was gonna show you this one TikTok video. I know I have TikTok open. Ain't this it? Yeah, it's this. You guys gotta hear this. You just gotta hear this TikTok video. It's really good. You guys ready?
Of scripture.com, painting of Circe, C''E. Her right hand has a cup, the cup of the fornication that she gives the nations. This is why we call California. The original term of California did not start with the letter C. It started with the letter K. Cali. Well, who was Cali? K-A-L-I. Glad you asked. Kali is a 6-armed goddess demon within the religion of Hinduism, with the skulls of men on her body. That's Kali. She was the consort of the male demon god called Shiva, S-H-I-V-A, also
so
within
good.
Hinduism, who has 4 arms. Wait a minute. So Kali, K-A-L-I, has 6 arms. Her consort, she's the consort of her husband, another demon, Shiva, who has 4 arms. 6 and 4, 10. Here comes the counterfeit. So Satan says, you know what? I know God created the universe in 10 dimensions in Genesis 1, but I'm going to bring back a counterfeit of 10.
Ooh, why'd I do that?
Mixed in with demons of Kali, 6, and Shiva, 4 arms, or 4, 6, 46 chromosomes. So California, Kali, the goddess, which means life or dark life in Hinduism, then the term fornia. Brother, this is where you get the term fornication. Oh my God, oh Lord have
the goblet
mercy.
of fire, right?
Look at that.
This is an image.
Oh my God, say that again.
So I'm pulling this up when I edit it.
This is
So,
good, y'all.
The 4th book, I want to say, of Harry Potter, which wrote J.K. Rowling with the tattoo
with
of
the
the
tattoo.
Baphomet.
Yes.
So basically, he holds this wand in the left hand and this goblet in his right hand. This is the same thing as you mentioned.
Same thing for Circe. Yeah.
And it's crazy in hearing this, like I can't stop but to think about her celebration of life.
You see, she holds.
But it's so freaking connected like this.
Connected.
But do you think they do this intentionally? Or this is the demons or the Satan is working through them?
It's both. They do it intentionally, but through the demons of intentionality. In other words, with Circe, the chalice in her right hand, this is inside is pharmakia. You ever see those pharmacology symbols?
Dude, and then I couldn't help but to think about Sammy's snake tattoo on the branch, you know? I don't know.
Symbols of a cup or a bowl.
With a snake.
Yeah. Also with a utensil that breaks down the powder of
You mean
a
like
peel.
the stick that the snake was on her shoulder?
Okay. And on her left hand is a wand made out of holly. Wand,
Yes.
Hollywood.
Ain't that crazy? It's almost like it's almost like she got a Hollywood stick on her shoulder with a snake. Remember that tattoo? Oh no, I just so many things. Why are you telling me again, dude? All right, y'all, it's done. It's complete. Next. Shh. All right, let's make it public. Publish. There you go. You got a new video. There you go. And I drop it here. And then I'm hopping off here because I'm fucking tired as hell. Maybe I'll go live again tomorrow before Phoenix gets home. Or I'll see what he's up to tomorrow. There you go. There's the link. All right, y'all. I'm hopping off here. I love y'all so very much. God bless you all. I hope you guys have a great night. Justice for Kylie Rodney.